Hello my viewers and welcome back to my channel. Enough is enough. Now in this video, Black voices rise against anti-blackness, confronting non-Black Palestinians on TikTok. Sisters speak truth to power, challenging Eurocentric views and artist undertones. Don't dare call a Black woman a token. Stop speaking over us, educate yourselves. Your words hinder Palestinian safety. Now in this video, we take a look into a powerful conversation sparked by recent TikTok exchanges between our fellow Black people and non-Black Palestinians. Now as these discussions unfold, Black voices are standing firm against dismissive and misinformed comments about their experiences and solidarity. From addressing accusations of anti-blackness to clarifying historical alliances, we will explore how these exchanges highlight ongoing tensions and the urgent need for respectful, informed dialogue. So join me as we unpack these critical conversations and advocate for genuine understanding and support across communities. Take a look at these videos. I will be right back.
Liberals weaponizing anti-blackness to defend the US empire, all because they want a token ethnic president.
You racist, who you calling them token? I swear, y'all, I want to meet some of y'all asses in the streets. I know they didn't call a black woman. Y'all really are some really anti-black. I am so sick of it. Talking about we weaponizing our anti-blackness. Don't even stay in this. Your voice is sounding very Eurocentric, sweetheart. You don't even sound like you from your homeland. You sound like your ass is placed. Like your family had to leave. I'm sick of y'all. I'm so sick of y'all. I'm at this point where I want to drag and y'all can line up because y'all racist asses are proving us right every time we turn around. You called Kamala Harris a token? Do you know what that actually means? You racist. Oh my God, y'all don't understand. This is why I am not speaking anymore. This is why I ain't saying shit no more, because like that.
Do not make a habit of this. Do not make a habit of coming into Black people's spaces thinking you know more about us than we know about ourselves. It is my responsibility to know Black history because it's also my duty to teach Black children exactly where they come from. So when they're teased with someone else's understanding of us, they are armed with the truth. This is a learning opportunity for you. I suggest you take it. It's telling that your history of solidarity between Black people in America and Palestine starts with Malcolm X and the Black Panther Party, Angie Davis. That's what you think. But this is what I know. In the 1940s, there was a young Black man by the name of Ralph Bunche. He was a mediator for the United Nations. He was the mediator in the beginnings of the talks to create the state of Israel. And from the very beginning, Ralph Bunche stood in opposition of the creation of the state of Israel because he anticipated then exactly what is happening now. So even before Israel existed, Black people in America were standing in solidarity with Palestinians. You don't need to tell us anything about us or our humanity. We've got us. We have got us. No, you get you.
Please don't determine your association with the Palestinian cause on whether you like us as creators. You may not agree or like one creator, but that creator is not the cause. So don't let them determine whether you care and support Palestine.
You all need to stop talking. You all need to just stop talking because you're not listening. And the more you all talk, the more you reveal this inner cruelty in yourselves that is quite disgusting, and the level of privilege that you are taking from marginalized people is exactly what you say you despise. Because you are making this video telling us that these Palestinian creators, who are not in Palestine, by the way, are just going to talk their shit. And we need to accept it and understand that that has nothing to do with the actual Palestinians who are in danger. Instead of you talking to us, you need to remember your own cause, because the words that are coming out of your mouths are now a hindrance to the safety of the Palestinians in Palestine. You are asking marginalized people in this country, Black people in America, to suck it up and take your anti-Blackness and do things that would potentially further the harm that we face on a daily basis, to rescue people. But you can't muster up enough humanity within yourselves to ask nicely. Yes, you all need to stop talking. You are a hindrance to your cause. And I am Black in America. Black people are my cause.
This video, coupled with all of the other Palestinians and their disrespectful and denigrating videos towards people like me who are going to vote for Kamala Harris, yeah, I'm done. So the money that was coming out of my bank account every month to help Palestinians over in Gaza, yeah, that's going to stop. And I'm going to redirect those funds to help the people over in Congo. So the money will be tripled for the people over in Congo.
A lot of your solidarity and activism is transactional and just downright fake for the purpose of appeasing your own ego and to make yourself feel better.
Pistachio, this you? Yeah. You're trying to wreck yourself, aren't you? Because your video shows me you have lost all of your marbles, and I am here to help you with the rest of them. You live in England, don't you? And you think it was a good idea to hop on Beyonce's internet and attack a Black woman who has stood in solidarity with Palestinians since day one, and that was your big plan? You think from your privilege perched in England that you are going to attack a Black woman about her response to being attacked by the anti-Blackness that is inherent in your culture, instead of calling out the people who perpetrate that anti-Blackness was a good idea? Oh no, you're just showing your anti-Blackness yourself. And I don't know what kind of Black men you're used to in England, but this Black man is not going to sit back quietly while you do that to Tabitha. Let's get it.
Because you're going to sit there and punish random civilians in Gaza who are in a horrific and terrifying situation, deny them a chance of survival, all because of the political opinion of Palestinian content creators that you disagreed with. Do you know how pathetic and narcissistic you sound?
Do you know how loud and wrong you sound? Now, I would call you stupid, but TikTok seems to get really bent out of shape when I call stupid people stupid. Your oversimplification to call this just a disagreement between content creators concerning the anti-Blackness that we are seeing, that Black people are being inundated with, that have been pro-Palestine since the beginning, tells me everything I need to know about you. And I know you didn't say anything about transactional. Not to people like me, who have not just been pro-Palestinian on social media, but have put their bodies on the line, their liberties on the line at rallies and protests on behalf of freeing Gaza.
So you do not have the authority to be on this property, and you are hereby directed to leave. If you do not leave, you will be trespassing, and you will be arrested.
Yeah, that's from my camera roll. Now you had some more to say.
I like what you said, but does that mean that I'm going to sit here and tell every black person that I think that they want every Palestinian genocided?
Where did you hear that at in the entirety of Tabitha's video? Where did you even get the sentiment that any of what you just said was expressed in that video? What I would like to know is, what is the equivalent of dick, dope, or dog food you're smoking in England?
I promise you that people in Gaza aren't sat there pretending like anti-blackness doesn't exist or playing oppression Olympics. They're trying to survive a genocide. And the worst thing is, you thought you cooked and served, but you just showed yourself to be a self-righteous, nasty woman.
Let me share something with you. And most people wouldn't tell you this, but you cooked and you served in that statement. What you cooked was shit. What you served was bullshit, because black women are used to being called nasty women by bigots, racists, and those in service to their racist masters. And your statement about people in Gaza just trying to survive a genocide, everywhere there is a genocide, people are just trying to survive. And this conversation was not about them. It was about people like you. Not the people trying to survive genocide on a day-to-day basis, because regardless of what we say to you all, we're still going to support them. But you weak ass Bella, you all right? You all right? Bella, if y'all know. That's my dog. She's female. Where was I? Oh, yes. It's your anti-blackness. It's your one-dimensional thinking. It is your idea that black people can't act in their own best interest because you have stood on a soapbox talking about the best interests of other people that you are literally not there on the ground with. The rest of your video is just more of that dribble of you cooking shit and serving bullshit. See, if you were truly invested in this universal fight against oppression by the colonizers, you would do like I do. When I see people that share my same skin tone engage in the work of white supremacy for white supremacists, I attack them. In your privileged point of view, do you not see the problem with being more concerned with the people that were burned by the fire than dealing with the people who threw the match? It took me approximately 7 minutes to make this video from start to finish, and that is all the time or the inclination I have for you. Now, I have to get back to the work that the ancestors in the universe built me to address. You have the day you deserve, and may your ancestors judge you accordingly to that work.
Now, of late, we have seen this disturbing trend which has emerged on TikTok, where non-black Palestinians claiming solidarity with black struggles reveal their true colors. Their words, dripping with entitlement and ignorance, expose a deep-seated anti-blackness, tokenizing black women, dismissing black experiences, and lecturing black people on their own history reeks of articism. The audacity to question black authenticity while embracing Eurocentric views is staggering. Now, their privilege blinds them to the harm inflicted. They silence black voices, speaking over black people with patronizing tones. The irony is palpable. They accuse others of anti-blackness while perpetuating it themselves. I feel solidarity requires listening, learning, and amplifying marginalized voices. Instead, they hijack the narrative, centering themselves in black struggles. This is not solidarity. It's opportunistic exploitation. Now, unwavering truth resonates through the powerful voices of my fellow black sisters. Their unapologetic words cut through the noise, exposing the stark reality of anti-blackness within so-called solidarity movements. With unwavering conviction, they confront the insidious tokenization, erasure, and silencing of black voices. Now, their experiences rooted in the harsh realities of intersectionality serve as a stark reminder of the work yet to be done. The painful accuracy of their statements is undeniable. You call a black woman a token, your voice sounds Eurocentric, disconnected from your homeland, you are to the cis, proving us right every time. Now, their words echo the frustrations of generations, weary of being marginalized within marginalized spaces. The tightrope of solidarity rings hollow when black voices are consistently silenced. Now, just as one sister pointed out, it's high time that these non-Black Palestinians reconsider their approach and stop speaking over Black communities. Their statements, which often come from a place of privilege and detachment, are not only dismissive, but also counterproductive. Now, these individuals are critiquing the commenting on issues they are not directly experiencing, while the real danger and suffering are being faced by those on the ground in Palestine. Now, their continued commentary detached from the harsh realities on the ground is not helping, but rather putting the lives of actual Palestinians at greater risk. It's crucial for those not directly affected by the conflict to listen, learn, and support, rather than speaking out in ways that may undermine the very cause they claim to support. Genuine solidarity requires acknowledging the lived experiences of those in danger and ensuring that all voices contribute constructively to the struggle for justice. Now, here's where the problem comes in. The core issue is that their comments often come from a place of privilege and distance, which can inadvertently place those actually in danger in an even more precarious situation. When individuals outside of Palestine, especially those not directly affected by the conflict, speak on issues without a full understanding of their on-ground realities, they risk misrepresenting the situation and alienating potential allies. For example, statements that accuse Black communities of weaponizing their struggle for political gain or dismissing the rich history of Black Palestinian solidarity as limited to a few historical figures show a lack of engagement with the complex and lived realities of both communities. Now, this disconnect becomes particularly problematic when it leads to actions or rhetoric that could jeopardize the safety of Palestinians. Non-Black Palestinians making sweeping generalizations or failing to respect the expertise and experiences of Black communities not only alienates allies but also can divert attention from the real issues at hand. Such behavior risks undermining efforts to build genuine informed solidarity, which is crucial for addressing the injustices faced by Palestinians. Therefore, I feel it's important for those commenting from outside the conflict zone to be mindful of their impact. They should prioritize listening to and amplifying the voices of those directly affected and ensure that their contributions to the dialogue are informed, respectful, and supportive. Genuine solidarity involves more than just vocal support. It requires understanding, empathy, and a commitment to the nuanced realities of all involved. Now, I feel the more these non-Black Palestinians continue to speak out with dismissive and uninformed comments, the more they risk exacerbating the difficulties faced by those in Palestine who genuinely need Black support and solidarity. Their statements often come from a position of privilege and detachment, which can undermine the crucial alliances that are vital for addressing the injustices faced by Palestinians on the ground. By focusing on divisive rhetoric and misrepresentations, they inadvertently create more obstacles for effective solidarity. It's clear that their words have the potential to worsen the situation, making it harder for Black voices to contribute meaningfully to the cause. Now, at this juncture, it would be more constructive for these individuals to listen and learn, rather than continuing to make statements that could further alienate allies and complicate the struggle for justice. It's time for them to speak back and allow space for more informed, respectful dialogue that genuinely supports those in need. It's a recurring issue that non-Black individuals often presume they possess a deeper understanding of Black experiences and feel compelled to educate Black people about their own realities. Now, this tendency reflects a broad problem of disregard for Black lived experiences and expertise. Non-Black voices frequently attempt to dictate the terms of discussions about Black issues, overlooking the fact that Black people are the foremost authorities on their own lives and struggles. Now, this presumption of superior knowledge not only dismisses the richness of Black perspectives, but also perpetuates a dynamic where Black voices are marginalized. When non-Black individuals are said they know better and should teach Black people about their own histories and realities, they reveal a lack of respect and understanding for the authentic experiences of those they are attempting to educate. It's important for these individuals to recognize that genuine learning and solidarity comes from listening to and amplifying Black voices rather than presuming to have all the answers. We have finally come to the end of the video, but what do my viewers have to say? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video.